Good afternoon and welcome to the first race in the 2009 Bay Area Super Prestige Series. It's a brisk and windy October day here in South San Francisco's McLaren Park, where organizer Tom Simpson has designed a very demanding course that is sure to wean out any riders whose technical skills are not tip-top. We'll catch up with last year's overall Super Prestige Series winner Josh Snead after the race, but first, let's watch as he defends his title against NorCal's finest. Lined up for the Pro Men's race, we've got Keith Hilliard riding for Davis, the Olympian Don Myrah for Ibis Bicel, Brendan O'Brien is riding for Specialized, and the Cal Giant in the middle is Justin Robinson. In the C-SIP skin suit is Aaron Bonar, and for HRS Rock Lobster, we've got Josh Snead, Scott Chapin, and Dave Wyant. And there does not look to be a whole lot of smiles as these boys nervously anticipate the whistle. Although Don doesn't look too nervous. And they're off. 1 hour of racing starts now. And ooh, I thought Don Myrah had the whole shot, but it looked like he was engulfed by Rock Lobsters there. Let's just see as the guys roll out. And look at this. He was indeed. The Rock Lobsters have 1, 2, and 3. And it looks to be Josh Snead with the whole shot. And out on course, Josh Snead is leading, Robinson is second, Chris McGovern is third, Scott Chapin, and Abe Rothstein is there from Free Will Hunter, as well as Aaron O'Dell, and Don Myrah must have had trouble out there in that technical wooded section in the back. But here we go, Josh Snead looking back, seeing what kind of damage he's done. Justin Robinson finding himself in a lobster sandwich here. And this could be our top 10 already forming in the first lap. Don Myrah always close, looming. Here we go, the backside climb, and Chris McGovern is making a move. Oh, and a good move it is as Josh just sits there and makes Justin come around. Oh, great teamwork. And look at that gap. This is big. What a move. Oh, man. And Robinson taking the bait. Snead just sucks his wheel. Here we go, into the woods. Oh, and Don Myrah has caught up, pulling Scott with him. Everyone very happy to be on the Robinson train here, I'm sure. And here comes McGovern out of the woods. He's got about 5 seconds on these guys. That is huge on the second lap. And look at this. It looks like Don Myrah once again getting gapped in there in the technical section. But you know what? This guy can rely on brute force. Plus, he has already won the Masters race today. Here we go. This is our lead chase group, which, if this was a road race, these guys would have a hope. Back out on the backside climb, that looks to be our top 4, pretty close together. And I think that's Don Myrah. Don Myrah is catching Chapin. Wow. That beast from Saratoga is loose. Watch out. And here he is. He stuck it in the technical section this time. No problem. Chapin looking back. Not happy to see that orange beast behind him, I'm sure. And they got a pretty good gap here. Here comes Robinson once again. Still chugging along. Towing Chapin's teammates. Perfect position for these guys. And out on the baseball field, Don Myrah giving Chris McGovern a little rest here as they go through the booths. Looks like they're wisely taking it a little easy before the run-up. Here we go, the Robinson train still chugging. Josh Snead holding that wheel. And Scott Chapin and Dave Wyant. All 3 of those lobsters are contenders here at any day. And here goes Snead. Snead is making the move before the run-up. Perfect time. What a great attack. And there's our leaders just at the top of the hill. Oh, that's about 10 seconds ahead. But here we are back in the woods. And Don Myrah proving me wrong. Showing us the skills that made him former world champion, Olympic champion, and also 4-time national cyclocross champion. Phenomenal and great to have him racing in the NorCal scene. But oh, here comes Josh Snead. The move is paid off, and he's come within a few seconds of these guys. Oh, he's just looking. Oh no! And there he goes. Oh, off course. He snaps the tape. He could have crashed. It could be worse, but in a game of seconds, this is big. Oh, and let's see. Here we are on the front side run up, and there's no sign of Josh. But these 2 guys are going at it, mano y mano. Here they are on the backside climb, and oh, you don't see this in the Tour de France. That DFL guy's going down like an anchor, but he is on a single speed, and he's wearing a DFL jersey, which stands for dead effing last, so he called it. But anyway, we've got beautiful South San Francisco in the background, and you can see the wind in those trees. These guys, beautiful tailwind going up that, and here comes Josh. Let's see how quickly he goes up here. Josh looks back. There's no sign of Scott. Here goes a roaring mouse guy eking by. Don Myrah. Oh, look at this. Chris McGovern looks like he's suffering just trying to hold that wheel. This is a pretty big gap that they've grown here. Oh, man. This looks like there's going to be a separate battle for third place. Oh, and it looks like Scott is catching up. He takes a breath, looks back, shifts down. Away he goes, but he's not pedaling that hard. Well, easy for me to say. But there we go. Scott answering the call. Middle of the course now. Myrah still dragging Chris McGovern around. Master and pupil. If Chris isn't taking notes, he should be. And here we go on that same downhill. Look at this. Scott has overtaken Josh. We've got a race for third and on the front side baseball field. Look at this. Chris McGovern has put the attack in. Myrah nowhere to be seen. Oh, here we go. Doesn't look like he's hammering too hard, but again, this is where you save it for the run up. But there's Myrah. The man from Saratoga is never far behind. Here we go, McGovern. Last time up the run up. Ow, 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 ow. Done. Love this guy. Josh's turn. Alright, no sign of Scott here. He's looking okay. There he is. I'd recognize that iridescent yellow lobster foot anywhere. And here we go on the final turn. Who will it be? Oh, and it's Don Myrah. Don Myrah has come and put in a huge last lap for the win. Look at this. Champion, indeed. Good man. And Chris McGovern. He looks a little defeated, but man, he should be proud. Huge race. That was great. And last year's champion, Josh Snead, for third. And right behind him is Scott Chapin, the ever-present nemesis / teammate, always breathing down his neck. And as the rest of the guys come in, we catch up with Josh back at the Rock Lobster tent.
There were a few moments where I thought things were going to maybe go my way a little bit and I could get into the action, but as it turned out, I just never was able to quite do it, so today wasn't the day for me. But I felt like I went pretty hard and did everything I could, so I'm not unhappy with it.
And there we have it, Josh Snead. Happy enough with his performance, but conceding defeat to the man of the day, Don Myrah. And that about wraps up another edition of NorCalCyclingScene.com. So from all of us at NCCS, thanks for watching, and keep the rubber side down.